if the market remains as high or continues to go up, I probably will trim some of my positions. Now, Micron in particular, I feel like is still very much undervalued. So I probably will not be trimming Micron, but who knows about some of the others.
It's crazy. Micron is up over $100 a share uh, since I bought it like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
Just insane.
it is crazy, but it should have never gone down to that level. It just, again, in my opinion, it shouldn't have gone down to that level after such an amazing quarter. And part of me wonders, just like, is the market coming around, recognizing that their quarter was insane, and their next quarter is going to be even more insane than last quarter's? And there's all this speculation that, like, oh, maybe the memory demand will fade, or because of memory optimizations or whatever, we might not need, or Micron might not sell as much memory. But the all of the indications, like Samsung has had a uh, uh, quarter release since, and like everyone who's been talking about memory continues to say that their supply constrained for at least the next year, possibly well beyond. And Samsung is having record profits as well, so this sort of bodes well for Micron. Um, and when you fast forward a year and you're like, wow, in the next year, Micron is likely going to have $80 to $100 per share of profits, mind you, and they're trading at 400 or 440 or whatever it is. That's like a 4.4 times, PE, forward PE. So
Mhm.
it just seems insanely undervalued. At a 10 forward PE would be $1,000 stock, right? So I think people just don't believe that it could possibly have $80 to $100 worth of profits in the next year. And I think as that happens, as that cadence of profitability and their quarters just continue to knock it out of the park, it would be hard to like think that they're not going to be able to do it, right? So who knows what happens after the next quarterly report? But I would rather be a stockholder rather than waiting to see what happens before I buy, because sometimes the increases happen 25% in one day, right? So you can't predict that.